Hello everyone, this is Carol and I am finally back to give you another flip through of the latest journal that I have done. I have had quite a time doing this. My laptop and my iPad were not cooperating, and so it's taken me about a day and a half to get this finally videoed, and hopefully this time it's going to take and you'll be able to see the finished product. So this is a design team project that I have done for ARTYmaze. I've used the kit Bees and a touch of Spring, and there is some of her printable collage sheets that are in this book also. So I'll link her Etsy shop below so you can take a look at that, and I know that you'll love them because her things are all beautiful and fun to work with. This is the front of the journal. It is a 6 by 9 inch journal. The spine is 1 3/4, and the back is, I've used scrapbook paper that I had in my stash, and I thought this went well, the reds and the yellows. I've added a little extra ribbon on the closure, so you can cut that off shorter if whoever ends up with the journal, they don't have to have it this long, but I just thought it added a little flair to have lots of ribbon there. I did 2 strands of one red and yellow, as you see. We'll open up, and I'm going to go through this fast because the first couple of times it ended up too long of a video, and because this is a chunky book. So as we open up, this is a card that was in her kit, postcard. She has lots of postcards, lots of wonderful journal cards, and it's such a fun kit to work with, as I said before. Now, this is one of the journaling cards, and I always line the back, so I won't tell you that every time I show you a card or flip it over, but you will know that because there's lots of journaling, extra journaling space on all of my cards. This is a page from the kit, and here's another page from the kit that I have made into a journaling card to fit inside the front pocket there. The other side is another pocket and another journaling card. This is a one of the postcards that I printed out on fabric, on muslin, and I edged around it, and it's, if you'll notice, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that has a kind of a cushy feel. I put quilting, that batting for quilting on the back underneath of it. I added some lace and made a pocket out of it. There's another journaling card, or tag, I'm sorry. I added ribbon there. And I will tell you about this. This is inspiration from Carol Tinson, and I have all of the inspiration from most of this book has been with Carol Tinson, G. Kerr, Rachel of Roxy Creations. I've used a lot of ideas from those ladies. The Bohemian Crafter, I believe, is another one. And so you can go to their channels and see a lot of these ideas in their channels, and I'm sure that there's many others that are doing them too, but I did want to give them credit for that. This page, this is a piece of rice paper that I've stamped on and decoupaged it to the corner. This is the lined paper in the kit, and I've done both sides with that. Dollar Tree lace on the edge and stenciling here. Those are Tim Holtz stencils. And here's another journaling card. Another postcard. This is the same one as on the front, but I wanted to use it as a pocket here. I just thought that went so well with that. This I have laid punched out daisies on the paper when I coffee dyed it, and it created that design, and I really like that. You'll see that throughout the book here and there. This is a decoupage napkin, and this is vellum that I printed on. And here's another Carol Tinson idea here. Carol has so many wonderful ideas in her videos, and like I said, I will link that below because she just does beautiful work, and you'll really have fun watching and learning from her. This is, I believe, a Roxy Creation idea. It's that 100-day challenge that she's doing, and it's so fun. I love to turn that on and listen to it while I am crafting and working on my journals. And this is a book page, and I'll link that below. Rachel is a lot of fun when she does her videos too. Here's another journaling card, and I made that into you could use it as a belly band, just about anything, but I made it into a journaling card so you can write on it. And here is another tag from the kit. There's a doily that I coffee dyed onto the paper when I baked it. More Dollar Tree lace. And this is part of a page that I fussy cut out. I really liked that, and I could see a pocket with that. So I did that, and there is another tag with a brown ribbon there. And this is a top part of one of the pages, you will see. And I just wanted to show what all you could do with pages in a kit, not just a total page. Here is another journaling card. This is vintage music there. And this one is a postcard from A Touch of Spring. And all these kits are just so pretty, as I said. And there's a butterfly that I put on the corner of a torn piece of cardstock and made a pocket out of it. There's a little circle that is in the kit. And I even line the back of the circles so you have little tiny notes that you can write on. And here's a doily that's been coffee dyed, more stenciling and more of the edging. This is done with a punch, and then I cut it down to fit the page. More stenciling, and here's a little pocket, a card that's in the kit, made it into a pocket. And here are the little tickets that Andrea has in the kit, and they're lined on the back also. And this is a page from the kit, and I've added flat back gems on that. This is an envelope that I made for the center of the first signature. There are 2 signatures in this book, by the way, 96 pages, both sides all together. And there's the journaling card there, and here is another one here. And that is such a pretty envelope there, page. More Dollar Tree lace. And this is from A Touch of Spring. And I love this page. And this is probably my favorite page in the book. And I put the flat back gems in the middle of the flower to give it a little glitz. There's the bunny that I made a pocket of. That's my favorite bunny. And here is the tickets that I've put in there. By the way, I've named this Bees, Blooms, and Bunnies. So you can see why. And there's another journaling card. This is a page that I fussy cut around all of these to make the pockets there. And this is a stamped bee on muslin. I stitched around it and frayed the edges, stenciled under it, the other side of that doily. And here's a pocket. You will see this in a different way later on in the journal, but I printed 2 sheets of this and then fussy cut it out and made that a pocket. And there are 2 more journaling cards, little ones. And here is a little tag type journal card. More lace trim. And here is, these are daisies that I make, and those will be in my Etsy shop soon. I make other flowers too, but the daisies worked so well in this particular book. And here is, this is a postcard from A Touch of Spring. Oh, I love what Andrea's done with these postcards and journal cards. There's another journal card. I've added lace to that. And I took the page, printed it twice, and made a pocket out of the bottom. This is more music paper there, and there's a pocket with tickets. And there's part of a page from the kit. And then here is I took her, those little tags that you can cut them apart, but I left them together so that it would make a nice space to journal, and I added the lace to give it a little more interest. Did some more stenciling, and this is my little bunny that it is from a napkin that I decoupaged, and then I added the little tiny cotton tail on him, and I thought that was really cute. And there is the doily that is laid on the coffee dyed paper when it bakes. There it is again. And this is a stencil that I have Tim Holtz, a die cut. There's one of my daisies. I took threads from the sewing machine that I had cut off of some of these things and put them under the daisy and made that little interest. And there is a little bee that is going into that little corner to hide, I guess, looking for something. And there is another journal card. The other side of that vellum. This is a pocket as well as a more journaling space to write on. And that just tucks under the daisy there. And that daisy is backed with some yellow cardstock. And here is, and then I put another daisy here and did a little gem there just for interest, added interest, and another journaling card. And here is a library pocket and the library card that fits inside, that's in the kit. Another one of my daisies there with the gem, and here's one of the tags, and instead of a bow or a ribbon, I put a little flat back gem at the top. And these I added a little color with the Stickles pen, not Stickles pen, one of those pens with the glitz. And I did just a very light yellow there, and I thought that added interest, and you can still write on the paper. And I did some stenciling. There's some more of that edging. And this is a napkin that I decoupaged on the page, and more of the lined paper, more napkin, decoupage, and this little pocket here, I did the punch out on the edge, added some flat back gems, and that is from the printable collage sheet. This one, she has beautiful papers in that kit also, and that is Andrea's kit. There's another journaling card here, and I made that a side pocket, sewed around it, part of a page. And here's another page in the kit, and another card. And if you see cards duplicated in here, there are lots of cards. There are 56 at least journaling cards and tags, and a couple of them I've added extra because I printed extra and I just wanted you to have them. I thought I don't want them to go to waste, and they're great to journal on the back. And this is another card from the kit, another page from the kit. We're into our second signature now. Another page from the kit, and there's another journaling card. Here are two little journaling cards there with a pocket and part of the kit. Made a pocket there out of one of the cards that Andrea had. And here's another part of a page, and I tore it and made a pocket, and there are more journaling cards, and there's another postcard, more lined paper. Then here is some stencil plain paper. You can see there's lots of places to journal on this in this book. Another postcard, journaling card, and this is muslin postcard that I printed on muslin. And these are vintage stamps that I purchased at the thrift store. More coffee dyed paper with my flowers laid on that. And here's a little piece from the kit with some cheesecloth behind it, and just added a little interest there. More vellum. This is a pocket with a journal card, and you open it up and there is more paper to write. And this is a die cut that you can tuck something under there. So, whoops. And you have to be careful because it will bend there. It is a little fragile, but I thought that was really pretty in the corner. And here is a picture that I had in my stash, and it's of a beekeeper. I thought that was perfect for this book, so I tore it along the edge and after printing it, and put it inside the, or on the corner of the music sheet. This is another an envelope that comes in the kit, and I put a card, a journaling card inside. Even her envelopes are just fun and pretty. Here's an idea from Carol Tinson, and I also saw the Bohemian Crafter do this, and this is a little slide on the belly band, and it just goes up and down just for fun. And this is a tag that I added a bow diagonally to. And then another corner pocket from one of the pages, and this is a journal card in the kit. Here is a napkin that I added, decoupaged the bee on from a napkin, put a flower and cheesecloth on it, and you could write on the other side of it, right here, plain paper. These are two canning jars that Andrea put in the kit, and I lined them, of course, and you can open them up, and that gives you more writing space. And this is in the kit, a little tag, and I backed it with some of her paper from Touch of Spring and sewed around it, and there it is. And here's another one, fussy cut from one of the pages, and here is another tag that goes in there. More Dollar Tree lace. This is the middle of the second signature, and I left it plain other than the lace so that you could journal, have more journaling space. There is a tag with bingo card, and that's in the kit. This is a pocket that's in the kit. I added flat back gems. There's more of my flowers on the coffee dyed paper. This one is a little pic that I had from the kit, from my stash, a little picture of flowers, and it had bees on the flowers, so I added my daisies and made it a little three-dimensional there, and I thought that added interest. I love that little pocket, made it into that. There's another journaling card from the Touch of Spring, or a postcard, and here's a Tim Holtz Tattered Flowers cut out, die cut here out of coffee filter that I have coffee dyed, and I put decoupaged a bee from a napkin in the middle of that. And you can write on the back of that. There's another postcard that is muslin, printed on muslin. I made it into a pocket. There's another postcard from the kit. And here's a little pocket. I believe this one was from, I believe I got this inspiration from Roxy, or from Rachel at Roxy Creations, and that could have been Carol Tinson. I'm not sure. Watch both of their videos, and you will see them I'm sure one of them. I put a little pocket here, or made a pocket out of this pocket that would be normally a pocket you would put in the journal, but I made it a little pocket and journaling on the back with, and I downsized the one little card here and for a journal card, and there is from Touch of Spring, one of the journaling cards, and I put it into this, and there is the decoupage that both Roxy and Andrea have been doing in their videos, and it's so much fun. I really enjoyed that. There's another one of my daisies, and here's a journaling I made. You open that up and made a pocket there, and there's a journaling card here that is in the kit, and that's a poem about the bee. I won't read it for lack of time. And there is another journaling card. And this is, well, there's a tiny little journaling card that I'll have to get out later in here that is from the kit. I'm sorry about that. And this one is from the back of that is from the collage sheets, printable collage sheets that Andrea has done. And more vintage music. Here is from the Touch of Spring, and there's a journaling card, and there's more rabbits. I love those bunnies that she put in there, and I fussy cut this out of the page to make the pocket, folded a doily over to make just a decorative thing there, and there it is on the other side. There's another pocket trimmed in lace. There is a journaling card inside there. And here's more vellum that I printed on. And here's those bunnies that you saw on the tag. Now they're on a pocket. And I fussy cut those out of the page in Touch of Spring. Added some cheesecloth and the little doily. And I backed it with yellow cardstock. And there is another journaling card from the kit. And this one, I love this page. It's another one of my favorite pages in the book. You can see the bouquet of daisies there, and I added the little bow on the bouquet, put a little journaling. I downsized one of the postcards to fit inside there and match the pocket. And I did the same thing with this postcard with the bow and trimmed it in lace. Here's a little envelope that is in the kit. I put a butterfly paper clip on there, and inside is a little booklet that says notes, and you open it up and there's more paper to write on. So again, there's lots and lots of journaling space in this book. And there's another plain page that's been stenciled. Here is another tag from the kit that I've added a little bow on, and I folded a doily and put over the pocket. I've seen Yvonne Preston do that, and I just think it's so pretty. It just makes the pocket delicate. I stenciled on the pocket. There is another decoupage napkin that I've added. And here is a belly band from one of the pages. I added lace, not a belly band. It's a tuck spot on the edge. This is a G. Kerr idea. I love this idea. It's a little belly band on this pretty envelope that is in the kit. And of course there is a journaling card inside of that. And the belly band, you just make it to, I will link G's video to her YouTube channel to this, because she does some wonderful little ideas, and this is one of them, and it's one of my favorites. I will be using that a lot. So instead of the normal thing that I do sometimes. And this is more lined paper, and here's that frame again, and I was going to do something completely different with this, and I forgot to do it. So I just went ahead with it, and I backed this with some paper in the kit. There's the bee with the little book there and the flowers. And I made the frame. I cut that out and made it a frame, and then I made it into a pocket. And there is another tag from the kit. Of course, I added some of the lace. That's Hobby Lobby lace there. And that does fit in there. Well, I'll do it later. And then here is more decoupage napkin there. And another journaling card that's in the kit. I used the mini 8 punch on this, and I made a 3-inch and a 3.5 inch. Saw that a long time ago on YouTube, and I'm so sorry I cannot remember who did it, but yeah, I thought that was such a good idea, and I use that a lot. And there is from the Touch of Spring, and this one is from Bees, and there's a little tiny one again. And that is, and I've lined it, of course, so you can have a tiny little secret note in there. There is a page in the book, and I've left these empty so that you could put whatever you want, whoever has the journal in the end. And this also is a page from the book, or from the kit. And here's 2 more journaling cards. And I do have an envelope that goes in here yet that I will sign and tell a little bit about the book. The back is from from some paper that I had in my stash, and I decoupaged the flower on there, and then there is a postcard from the kit. And that is the end of the journal. And I hope that I've given everything that I needed to on here, and given everyone credit that has it coming. And I do thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please put a like on it. And I would love it if you would subscribe. And I will be back. I've got some more journals that I need to do videos on. And I thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and hope you'll come back.